Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Kwame Badu channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can stay notified. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to make money using social media. Now, we all know social media is a fantastic tool that is used to actually communicate, to spread information, to have a laugh, everything. Everyone is on social media. Everyone is on their phones. So what we have now is an opportunity for you to reach the masses, to reach your target audience, to reach people who are going to be interested and in tune with what you're selling. The only issue is how to target them. So social media has created this platform that allows you to reach people that you wish to target. And by using certain strategies, you'll be able to actually harness this group of individuals, this network of people that are actually interested in what you're selling. And all you've got to do is speak about it or showcase it or advertise it, as I'm doing now. Now, as we all know, there are several platforms on social media. You've got your Facebook, you've got Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Two of my favorites are, I would say, is Instagram and LinkedIn. And that's the thing. I think what you have to really think about, the first thing you have to do when you're selling a product or service is to really think about what platforms are going to speak the language of what you're selling. So for example, if you're selling beautiful artwork or things that are more visual, then you definitely want to be thinking about Instagram. You want to be thinking about Pinterest. LinkedIn is a bit more verbal. So you want to be thinking about which ones are better about that. And on another topic, another day, I'll be discussing each platform more and what products and services work best on each. So you want to be thinking about what platforms work the best for you. Standardly, I would say you want to be using your Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You definitely want to be using those. You're also going to want to use more direct advertising approach, which is through advertisements. So you could do Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, Google ads. These ads are created to target specific people that have shown an interest historically on those platforms in whatever it is you're selling. So for example, if I am renowned for downloading ebooks and reading ebooks, then if you advertise an ebook, for me to subscribe to receive it and so forth, Facebook will recognize that I am somebody who usually opens those and I will be targeted by it. There's various platforms for doing advertisements. What I would say is it's definitely good to learn and try it yourself, but I wouldn't always go with the promote button. There's much more deeper ad campaigns that can be done that use different algorithms to target specific demographics, age, personalities that are going to increase the likelihood of them showing interest in your business. The key thing is to remember these two things. If you wish to grow your platform, then you want to be making sure that you're doing at least 3 posts per day. Yeah? Morning, just before people start work, lunchtime, and when they finish work. Why? Because these are the times when people are spending most of their times on their phone. If you're pretty comfortable with the level of followers that you have, then I would focus more on the stories. You want to be doing more. You want to keep them engaged. You want to keep them intrigued. Now, in terms of keeping people intrigued, whether you're trying to grow the platform or you're trying to sustain engagement through your stories, there's something that you have to follow. And this is the second ruling. This is something I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk, and it's the jab, 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 right hook technique. Yeah? To put it simply, when a boxer is fighting his or her opponent, what they do is they do the jab. And the jab is there to sort of make the person feel comfortable, to keep them and put them in a position where they can eventually land the winning punch. That's what you want to think about your social media. I want to keep people in a specific area. I want to keep giving them stuff that I know they like. Keep them entertained. Like, oh, I love this. I love this. You're giving away free gems. You're giving away free knowledge. You're giving away ebooks. You're advising people. You're even doing events that are free. And then bang, you load your right hook where you actually then promote something that you're selling. And if you've done it correctly, your followers will then buy the product that you're actually selling. That's your right hook. So even if you're doing the 3 posts a day, you do one in the morning, lunchtime, and evening, keep that going. Keep them entertained. Give away great content. Keep the quality up. But then make sure that you then land your right hook. If you're constantly landing, throwing right hooks, then your opponent's just going to stand back and nothing's got to land. You've got to draw them in. You've got to make them, put them into a sense of security where they feel, okay, all right, I can stand this close. And then you layer them with the right hook. There's actually a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary Vee. Buy it, read it, and it gives away a lot of the knowledge I'm talking about. But this is a nice short video just to give you some insight on that. Making money on social media is kind of ironic because I don't honestly believe that you make money on the social media platforms. You have to understand your social media platforms are there as a director. They're like your Ubers. People need to get to the shopping place or shopping center to buy the product, but how do they get there? By transportation. Social media is your transporter, okay? You advertise, you promote, it's more about branding. I have very rarely gone on my Instagram, seen a product and purchased it off gram. You provide a link that will redirect people to your website or your landing page. A landing page is simply a page created to sell or push a product or service that you're selling. Rather than having loads of pages, you just have the one page with all the information that the client may be looking for on that page. Yeah. So for example, if I'm selling shoes, I'm going to do social media advertisements, talking about Jordans, talking about red bottoms, talking about all of these things. People are actually going to be coming to my post because they want to see these red bottoms, they want to see the latest footwear. And then I'm going to have a link with my right hook that is then going to send them to my landing page or my website where they can actually purchase the product. Now, the benefit of sending people to your website or your landing page is that you can set analytics, a way to actually learn about the journey of your customers. You know, how long are people spending on your website? Where are they coming from? Was it coming from your paid ad? Was it coming from Instagram? Was it coming from LinkedIn? You're able to put in algorithms in place. And my company, KB Consultancy, and I'll put the link below, that's one of the things that we would do for your business, is to take it to the next level by understanding your customers. How are they working? How are they operating? Why they are buying and why they aren't. Now, remember, majority of social media is free. Ad campaigns, which you will do on Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, are very, very effective. They give away great information on your customers and if what you're selling is doing well or not, or what the issue may be. And most importantly, most importantly, it gives you the opportunity to improve or to plug a hole in your ship if it's sinking fast. You can tell by the analytics. Social media on the whole is generally free. Back in the day, you would pay like 600 quid to put a small ad in a newspaper. So my advice to you is, while we're at home now and we've got quarantine, isolation, pandemic going on, people are on their phones probably 3-4 more hours per day than usual. If there's a time for you to maximize on the use of people on social media, it is now. Jump on it now. You've got every platform. And don't just use one platform. Use all of them. Don't just use one aspect of the platform. Use all of them. If you're on Instagram, don't just load up posts. Do stories. Do IGTVs. Do lives. Yeah? Do everything to make sure you're keeping your customer engaged. And remember, similarly to a TV channel, they put up movies, shows, and all of that is there to draw you to their channel. That's their jab. And then in between the program, they throw up an advert without warning. That's the right hook. And then you ingrain the information. And remember that the key to success on social media is consistency, quality, consistency. And last but not least, and I'm going to leave this gem with you guys, yeah? Make sure it's a great platform for you to show your story, sell your story, allow people to actually understand who you are, what you're about. Everyone's selling a great herbal essence shampoo or something. Why should they buy from you? Because of your story, because who you are and who you represent. So be yourself, because everyone else is taken, and you'll find that that is actually the solution that lands your right hook each and every time. Thanks for listening. Share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay notified. I'll see you next week.